I can remember when I was in my early 20s, maybe around 21 years old. And I heard somebody for the first time say, the devil can bless you. And I thought about that and I said to myself, how in the world can the devil bless you when blessings is supposed to come from God? I mean, how is that possible? So I went a long time in my life thinking that the devil cannot bless you. He can curse you. But there's a twist to that. The devil can bless you. Now, you may wonder why when some people become a millionaire, they begin to do more evil things in their life than ever, because they got the money and the funds to do more evil things. They may get somebody knocked off or put a hit on somebody, put a bag on somebody's head because they got the money. And when they were broke, they also had that same mindset, but they did not have the means to even do something like that because they didn't want to go to prison. And they will still wind up going to prison with all their money and their riches because they hired somebody to take someone's life. Look at Little Dirk, for example. But a lot of times in life, things may come your way. And yes, I'm at work and I'm not driving. I'm doing this video before I even go in here and take my freight inside this place. But you may realize sometimes, why in the world is when some people get certain things in their life, they do more evil? I don't understand that. You would think that if someone has been praying to God, saying, God, send me a man, or send me a woman, and God do this and God do it. I mean, send up there begging and pleading to God to send them something. And when God so-called bring it to that person or those people, it wound up being more of a curse to them than a blessing. And for another example, let's say somebody is asking for a spouse. They're praying. They're praying all day long. God, send me a spouse. Send me a spouse. Send me a spouse. Send me a spouse. Don't you know the devil can send you a spouse also? The devil can send you exactly what you want. If you want somebody that is tall, dark, and handsome. Now, I'm not saying that God can't send you somebody in the exact form that you want also. I'm not saying that. But sometimes it be the devil that will send somebody towards your way. But anyway, let's say you've been praying for somebody, to be 6'5", and they're very strong and tall, dark, and handsome, and etc. And same thing when it comes down to a woman, you want her slim and petite, or thick, or fat, or whatever you want her to be in your eyes. And she finally comes to you one day, or he finally comes to you one day, and you're like, God, I sure thank you. I thank you for sending somebody toward my way. Thank you, God. Thank you. But the person that came your way is fake. They're living under the radar. They look good on the outside, but the inside is filthy. Now, no one is perfect. There's no perfect man or no perfect woman. But God so-called send this person to you, and this person wind up touching your children or trying to take money from you, stealing from you. Or this person is trying to talk to your one of your relatives. They're not respecting you at all, going upside your head, and etc. This person is no good for you in your life, but you thought that they were for you because it came in a form that you was asking God for, because the devil is also hearing you asking God for something also. So the devil can bless you too. And you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that, and you got to realize when God sends you something, it will not bring you pain and sorrow. You don't have to be stressed out about it. You don't have to worry about if God have sent you a woman. You ain't got to worry about if she's out there busting it open for somebody, or he's out there giving it to somebody. You ain't got to worry about none of that if God sent it to you. Because when God sends something to you, it's going to be from him, and it's going to bring joy in your life, and it's also going to help you in your life. It's not going to bring you down. Same thing when it comes down to material things. God, you praying for God to send you that sports car. You praying for God to send you that Cadillac Escalade, and you wind up getting it, and you wind up losing it at the same time because you go to the because you go to the car lot and get this high note, knowing you can't pay for it, but the dealership sign it over to you anyway, and you think God blessed you with it, paying $1,500 a month to drive a Cadillac Escalade, and you get on your knees and say, God gonna bless me to pay for it. God didn't tell you to do that. He said don't even tempt him. When you go out there and do something stupid like that, you tempting God. And how I know the devil can bless you also, and how he can tempt you also, the devil even took Jesus up there on the mountain, and he said, look at all this I'll give you. The cattle, all this land, all this stuff. He took him up on the hill and said, hey, all this I'll give to you if you cast yourself down. Basically, if he committed suicide and killed himself. He said, all this I'll give to you if you cast yourself down. And God owns all. His Father owns everything. The cattle on 1,000 hills. His Father owns the mountain or the mountaintop that he's standing on top of right there at that moment. And the devil is talking to him saying, hey, cast yourself down and I give all this to you. So how in the world are you going to try to bamboozle me and try to trick me and give me something that is mine anyway? Don't you know God owns everything here on this earth? And if he wants you to have it, he's going to give it to you. What's for you is going to be for you. No matter who wants to see you down or not, God got the last say so on anything in your life. But you got to have your mind together at the same time, because you will be tricked and thinking that God is blessing you when the devil is blessing you. Like I said when I first started this video, why do you think some people, when they get a lot of money and also a lot of resources, they look down on people? They forget where they came from. Now, I'm not talking about go out there and give all your money away to a bunch of ungrateful people. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about when somebody's looking down on somebody, because some people are just straight up ignorant. You can give them all the money in the world and they still will go out there and make a doo-doo show, and mess themselves up. But you got to know when God is blessing you or when the devil is blessing you. You got to know. You got to know the difference. And when God give it to you, you won't be stressed out. You won't have to worry about how you're going to pay for this house, these cars. Hey, God can bless you to pay for a car cash money or a house cash money. Or if God bless you to get something that is financed, he'll bless you with the funds to pay for it. You ain't got to worry about calling your daddy or your mama up or your homeboy up or your homegirl up or somebody up to borrow some money to pay for these things that you went out there and got yourself, talking about God bless you to get it. So I grew up alone. So I grew up for a long time thinking that the devil cannot bless you. Until I grew up and I seen that when people get certain blessings, the blessing wound up taking their life. They wind up crashing out. They're in prison. They're sitting somewhere lonely, stressed out, sick in the hospital because they are stingy. They forgot where they came from. Remember where you came from. Help somebody out. When you get blessed here in this world today, bless somebody. And don't worry about what they're doing with the blessing that you gave them. It's all up to them and God at that moment. Now, I'm not a preacher or anything. I don't even go to church. But I have went to church before. And I have had my experiences in life with many things. And sometimes life will piss you off and have you sit back wondering, is God really blessing me? And one thing about God, when he bless you, sometimes it can be instantly, and sometimes you may have to wait for decades to get your blessing. Years to get your blessing. But it's making you and molding you to be able to receive these blessings that God is trying to give you. So you need to know the difference between God blessing you and also the devil blessing you. And yes, the devil can bless you. And when the devil bless you, it's a trap. You know, like that mice trap, whether it may be the sticky trap or the trap that had the cheese on it. When that rat step on that sticky trap, the rat, he's stuck or she's stuck, or whatever gender of the rat may be. Or when that rat go up there and grab that cheese, that snap come down and snap on their head or snap on their tail and trap them. They thought that the cheese was there, you know, without a trap. They were hungry at the time. That's the whole purpose of a trap, to get you out there and, you know, put something in front of your face because you're hungry for it. And when you go out there to try to get it, you get right in that trap and it snap you down. Take your life. Take your possessions. Take your mind. Take your joy. Be careful what you ask for, because you just may get it. And in the midst of all of that, you need to know if God is blessing you or if the devil is blessing you. Y'all leave a comment and let me know exactly what you all think about this here. Have you ever got something that you thought was a blessing and it wound up being a curse? And you wound up learning your lesson behind what you asked so-called God for, whatever your God may be? Even if you believe in God or not, it don't matter. Have you ever got something in your life and you realize that, hey, this was not for me? I don't care if it was a relationship or some type of material things or a place you may have went to. Have you ever ran into a situation and you realize that this is not for me at all? I would like to know. Y'all have a good one and also have a blessed one. And y'all get out and enjoy some sun and enjoy your life, because you only got one life to live. Enjoy yourself. Spend some money. Take care of yourself. Go get something to eat a steak or whatever, because once it's all over with, it's all over with. I'm finna get out this truck, start work, and enjoy my day. Y'all have a good one. Holla at you.